Novelties is not the only thing obviously we present at BAL, but it is important. Firstly, I'll go through them briefly. I think them not in any order of importance, but I would say first our 15,000 Gauss anti-magnetic watch, which we presented also already in Geneva in January. We'll show the watch to the general public and all the press. We had events already in Shanghai and New York to show that worldwide. A new, very important Speedmaster, the watch went to the moon for the first time, called the Dark Side of the Moon. It'll be in ceramic, beautiful watch that after years of testing, we found the right alloy of ceramic that we feel is good for Omega that'll last decades, not just something that'll last a few years. We have obviously the Sedna watch that we've already presented before Basel. It's a new alloy in gold, for red gold, for the color. A lot of novelties regarding materials and new technical advances. This is very important. Design-wise, we have a development of the Ladymatic range that we launched 2.5 years ago. We had a big event in Vienna, and we have 1 or 2 further models presented in Basel. We think this model is at the beginning of its lifespan with tremendous potential. Also, I would say the watch I'm wearing here, which is a Speedmaster, what we call 57, which is the exact replica of the first Speedmaster made in 57, which is a symmetrical case with a bracelet slightly different than the one that went to the moon, but we feel it's really a fantastic product. You couldn't believe it was designed 60 years ago. And this goes on, but I would say that those are the main key features. We have 1 or 2 other models that we have in BAL, but we will not really show it to the press because we'll launch it during the course of the year. Ladies' watches, Omega has always been involved. You look at our history, the Constellation has been for 20 years now our main ladies' watch. Has been incredibly successful, not just in Asia, that everybody thinks, but also worldwide. It's a very feminine watch, but there's a big market out there for ladies. I think Ladymatic made a bold statement in 2010 saying that women, when they want to buy a real beautiful watch with a history, with a good mechanism inside, don't have to buy a man's watch or a reduced man's watch. So that's why Ladymatic, I think, was a big breakthrough. And we realized, seeing that the people who are buying Ladymatic, that there is a growing interest from ladies, not in the same way as maybe as men now. They won't spend hours talking about the mechanism. But there is an interest there that's subtle, but it's there. And we think that Ladymatic has really become part of our collection. It's now one of our important product lines. And because of the coaxial movement that is in the Ladymatic, that in a size that was never possible before, I think it's a big breakthrough. And we'll continue this trend in Basel this year. Well, Omega was facing, I think the figures from the group speak for themselves. The group had a record year last year. We started off the year, I think Mr. Hai gave the outline very clearly. Obviously, we cannot predict the future. We're not fortune tellers. We are very focused. We're trying to be consistent. Very important to be consistent, coherent, be sure that we stay faithful to the brand's legacy, to our mission statement from day one. We are on track, and I think we're going to do our figures that we've planned to do.